Hi students, today topic is circulatory pathways or types of circulation. So first we know the definition of circulation anyway. What is the definition of circulation? Transport of nutrients, gases and other products between body parts through body fluids, that is known as circulation. And there are two patterns of circulation. So what are the two types of circulation? One is open type of circulation and second one is closed type of circulation. Open type and closed type. So what are the difference between this open type and closed type of circulation means? So very simple differences. So in open type of circulation, blood capillaries are completely absent. So in closed type of circulation, blood capillaries are present. Okay now. And one more important difference between these two, here the cells and tissues are directly bathed in the hemolymph, are directly contact with the hemolymph. That is in open type of circulation. But in closed type of circulation, blood never comes in direct contact with the body cells. So here directly contact and here not directly contact with the body cells. And here blood capillaries are absent and here blood capillaries are present. So when we look at the open type of circulation, so in open type of circulation, blood flows from the heart into the vessels, and these vessels are opens into the large spaces, that is known as sinuses. Okay now, and from the sinuses the hemolymph is collected into the heart and from there distributed to the different body parts. Such type of circulation is known as open type of circulation. Okay, open type of circulation means what? Here the blood flows from the heart into the vessels, and these vessels opens into the large spaces, that is known as sinuses, and from there hemolymph is collected into the heart and distributed to the different body parts. So here the blood capillaries are absent. So example for open type of circulation, in which animals circulation is open type means here leeches, then arthropods, then next molluscans, then echinoderms. Okay now. So leeches belongs to phylum Annelida. So one important point is what? In leeches, both open type and closed type of circulation. So basically phylum Annelida classified into three classes. What are the three classes? Polychaeta, Oligochaeta and Hirudinaria. So in Polychaeta and Oligochaeta class animals, circulation is closed type, but in Hirudinaria, leeches are belongs to class Hirudinaria. So in these animals, circulation is open type of circulation. Then next in arthropods and in molluscans. In most of the molluscans, circulation is open type, but in cephalopoda class animals, except cephalopoda class animals, circulation is closed type of circulation. And in echinoderms, that is open type, and in ascidians also open type of circulation. Okay, and one more important point in open type of circulation, blood flows very slow and very low pressure. Why? Because means due to the absence of smooth muscles. Okay now, so in this type blood flows very slow and very low pressure. Why? Because means absence of smooth muscles. So it is open type of circulation. Then second type of circulation is what? Here closed type of circulation. Here presence of blood capillaries. Okay now, and blood never comes in direct contact with body cells. It means you have to observe in closed type of circulation, blood flows from the heart and arteries to veins. Okay now, arteries to veins through blood capillaries. So here the presence of blood capillaries. Such type of circulation is known as closed type of circulation, and in this closed type of circulation blood flows very fast and high pressure. Okay now, in this type blood flows very fast and high pressure. Why? Because means due to the presence of smooth circular muscles. Okay, now smooth circular muscles. So here the blood flows very slow and low pressure, and here very fast and high pressure. Okay, so here the smooth muscles are absent and here smooth circular muscles are the present. Okay, and here blood capillaries are absent and here blood capillaries are present. Clear? So that is closed type of circulation. So what are the examples for closed type of circulation? Means annelida, annelids, and cephalopods, then cephalochordata, and vertebrates. Okay. So annelids means here Polychaeta and Oligochaeta. In Polychaeta and Oligochaeta class animals, circulation is which type of? Closed type. But in Hirudinaria class animals, leeches, that is open type of circulation. It means in annelids both open type and closed type of circulation. Then in cephalopods, one of the class belongs to phylum Mollusca. In most of the mollusca, that is open type, but in cephalopoda class animals, closed type. And in cephalochordata and in vertebrates, from fishes to mammals. Okay, now circulation is which type of circulation? That is closed type of circulation. Okay, now. So when we look at the structure of heart in vertebrates from fishes to mammals, here very simple. Fishes, amphibians, reptiles, apes, and mammals. So you have to observe, in case of fishes, in all these animals, presence of muscular heart. Heart is what? It is one type of circulatory organ and pumping machine. Okay, now. But in case of vertebrates, that is structure of heart is that is different in different vertebrates. So in case of fishes, heart is two-chambered heart with an atria and a single ventricle. It means one auricle and one ventricle. And the circulation is which type of circulation? Single circulation. So single circulation means what? It pump out that deoxygenated blood to the respiratory organs. What are the respiratory organs? Gills. For which purpose? Oxygenation or purification. Then after oxygenation, oxygenated blood distributed to the body parts, from where deoxygenated blood is returned to the heart. So such type of circulation is known as single circulation. It means blood passes through the heart only once in a complete circuit. Such type of circulation is known as single circulation. Okay, now. So in case of fishes, heart is two-chambered heart, one auricle and one ventricle, and the circulation is single circulation. Then next, what about amphibians and in reptiles? So in case of amphibians, heart is divisible into that is two auricles. Okay, now right auricles and left auricles and single ventricle. Okay, now three-chambered heart. So in case of amphibians, heart is divisible into three-chambered, that is two auricles and single ventricle. It means right auricle receive the which type of blood? Deoxygenated blood from the different body parts through veins. And the left auricle receive the which type of blood? Oxygenated blood. Okay, now left auricle receive oxygenated blood from the respiratory organs like lungs, skin, and gills. Okay, now. So here you have to observe, in case of amphibians and in reptiles also, incompletely divided four chambers. Okay, now. But in case of amphibians, three chambers heart, that is two auricles and single ventricle. So in case of auricles, here the deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood, these two types of blood separated. But in case of ventricles, okay, now, so when these two types of blood enter into this ventricle, here the blood get mixed. So mixed type of blood present in ventricle. Okay now. And what about in reptiles? Incomplete four chambered. Incomplete four chamber. It means here the two auricles are completely separated and two ventricles are incompletely separated, incompletely divided. Incompletely divided. So here also blood get mixed except crocodile. Here this point is important. Except crocodile. So once again, in amphibians, three chambered heart, that is two auricles and one ventricle. Right auricle receive the deoxygenated blood from the different body parts, and left auricle receive the oxygenated blood from the respiratory organs. So in these two auricles, blood is completely separated. But in ventricles, when it comes into ventricles, here the mixed type of blood distributed to the body parts. So in case of reptiles also, incompletely four chambered heart. Incompletely four chambered heart means what? The two auricles are separated and the two ventricles are incompletely divided. Okay now, incompletely divided, not completely divided. So here also mixed type of blood distributed to the body parts. So such type of circulation is known as incomplete double circulation. So single circulation, that is in fishes, and in case of amphibians and in reptiles, incomplete double circulation. Why? Because means incomplete division of ventricles. Okay, now incomplete division of ventricles. So that is the reason. And what about aves and mammals? Crocodile, and in aves and in mammals. Okay, now crocodile, aves and in mammals, heart is divisible into completely four chambered heart. So what are that four chambers here? Two auricles. Okay, now two auricles and two ventricles. Two auricles and two ventricles. So auricles are completely separated and ventricles are completely separated. Here the right auricle, here also same. Right auricle receive the deoxygenated blood from the different body parts, and left auricle receive the oxygenated blood from respiratory organs like lungs, and right auricle opens into the right ventricle, and similarly left auricle opens into the left ventricle. Here the both auricles and ventricles are completely separated by a septums. Interauricular septum and interventricular septum. So that's why in this case, which case? In crocodile and in aves and in mammals. So due to complete division of auricles and ventricles, blood does not mix at all. So such type of circulation is known as complete double circulation. Here remember the examples. Single circulation, that is in fishes, and mixed type of circulation or incomplete double circulation, that is in amphibians and in reptiles except crocodile. And in crocodile, aves and in mammals, circulation is which type of circulation? Complete double circulation. Why? Because means here the reason is what? Due to complete separation of two auricles and complete division of two ventricles. Clear? So it is vertebrates heart. So two circulatory pathways. What are the two circulatory pathways? That is open type and closed type of circulation. Okay, right. Thank you, students.